to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Don't miss a single game this season. See the ticket booth for more information before you leave today to get your Trail Blazers tickets. Don't miss all the...
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Dallas, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And, of course, the Trailblazers, now 5.5 games back.
Checking out Dallas, sometimes it looks like they just want the season to end. I mean, it's been one struggle after another all year. And they're really not appearing to have any fun out there, too.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the 1. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Simons passes to Avdia. And we're about a minute into the first. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp.
This close end, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
MP outside from behind the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Simons with it, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Plenty of space. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Sharp. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. It's good.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Reyes. Davis with a screen on Simons. MP drives in. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the paint. Here's Simons. Lively grabs a miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Andy had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's Simons. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to...
And again for three.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Here's Simons. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Walker, he's checked in for Avdia. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thibault. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Sharp. And it's Ben in for Simons. 1:24 left now in the first quarter. Ben passes to Aiden. Here's Ben. Aiden, a screen on MP. Henderson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And here's MP. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. And Washington powers it through.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here's Grant from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
On the wing, Irving. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Deflected.
Well, twice on the pipes. Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
No good with a layup. From deep, MP. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mavericks ahead, up by 15. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball. When
you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Delano Banton out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Klingon in at center. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Blazers trail by 17. Here's Banton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Klingon. Back to Banton. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You're a good person to ask this for us. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 24 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Klingon. Grant with it. Driving to the basket. Stolen by Gafford. Thompson with it. Thibault picks him up. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 26.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Benton, covered by MP. They need this. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to MP, 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And, guys, the Blazers were ecstatic on draft night when two-time national champion Donovan Clingan fell to them at the number 7 overall pick. The 7'2" giant provides instant rebounding and rim protection. For a team in search of a defensive upgrade, he is a proven quantity. I am curious how Clingan fits to a center rotation that does include DeAndre Ayton.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Timeout called, Portland. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for MP. So it's MP making things happen for Dallas, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Well, it's been a stampede in transition. They'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to give you a compliment, just like you, Jet, in the blink of an eye.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And it's MP in at the point. Off the outside. Outside Sharp. The three is up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
MP scanning the floor. Driving in. 13 feet out. Again, Dallas.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And here's Simons outside. He drops it from range. Simons has got 8 points.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
Connects from downtown.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. The shake. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Fires in the triple.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Simons against MP. Irving, the pass to Reyes. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving.
Maverick substitution, Daniel Gafford, Dinwiddie.
Simons against MP, and the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Into the Mavericks, number 13, Najee Marshall.
26 seconds left in the final quarter. MP against Simons. Outside Thibault. Now Aiden over Lively. And Aiden gets it to go.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.